Hi YouTube. Well, we're continuing the build-up of this Century Arms Wasr 1063. I went ahead and told you a few videos back that I had ordered a ironwood stock for it. It was actually going to be an ironwood blend. I got that stock in, and I've got all the wood refinished. And well, all I can say is so much for my my ugly duckling truck gun. This thing has actually turned out into quite a beautiful rifle. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. See if it'll show up. I'm going to turn this back light off here to where you can get an idea. There we go. Well, I don't know if that's going to show up real good, but you can see how that, there you go. You can see how the finish turned out on the stock. This right here is actually an ironwood from Ironwood Designs. It's one of their blem stocks. This particular one didn't have a swivel cut in there, so I had to cut the swivel. I also had to add the reinforcing pins. But I must say, when I got finished with it, it looks very much like a general AK47 stock that you might buy anywhere. But this is I think it was a Bulgarian wood pistol grip and a Russian front handguard. Alright, what we're going to do in this video here today is I'm going to start a combination of the bolt polishing. Now this is actually going to probably end up taking up a couple of videos. And I'm going to go through and take the bolt carrier apart so that you can see what's involved in taking that bolt carrier apart. And we're going to go ahead and polish this bolt carrier up. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera here. Bear with me. See if we can get this down in front of me. And I'm going to try to do this to where you can really see what it takes to do this. Alright, what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this, take the rifle apart. I'm going to go ahead and take this dust cover off. Go ahead and take the recoil spring out. And then go ahead and pull the bolt carrier out. Whoops, forgot to take that out. Now, you can't really see this. I did have this rifle apart earlier today because when I stuck the wood in, or stuck the wood on, I went ahead and took the receiver, completely stripped it down, took it out in the yard and scrubbed it down clean with Simple Green. Then rinsed it all off, dried it, oiled everything, went ahead and took all the components out and everything and oiled it. And the reason I done this is just basically get rid of all the cosmoline that was on this rifle from years of storage. But I told you in one of the videos that I was going to go ahead and polish the hammer face. I did actually do that. The hammer face on this one here has been polished, and then I re-blued it so that you can't see it. But smoothed it up quite a bit, and actually smoothed up the bolt action quite a bit too. Alright, now taking your bolt assembly here, I'm going to try to get this, understand why this thing is oops, yeah, there we go, it looks like it's straight now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this bolt carrier assembly, go ahead and pull it apart, and these things come apart real simple. Go ahead and get me a rag, because we're going to clean this off. Now, one of the things that you're going to do is you're going to need a punch. Now, cool thing is, if you get inside your buttstock here, you got a cleaning kit right here, and in that cleaning kit, you've got a little drift punch that you can use to help take this thing apart. We'll remove the contents. There's your jag, a couple other little odds and ends. And I'm going to do a separate video actually on what all the different components of these cleaning kits do. You're going to take your jag here, and you're also going to need a hammer. Since you're not going to be tapping it very hard, we can actually use our bolt carrier for this. Now, if you take a look at your bolt carrier here, or your bolt assembly, you're going to notice that you got a pin right there. See if I can get that zeroed in to where you can see this. Okay, you can see that little pin right there. Well, it also comes through the other side. And what you want to do is take your punch, and you want to go to the bottom side of the carrier. You'll be looking at this picture here. Take it on the bottom side, and then you're going to take your bolt carrier. See if I can get this in. You're going to take your bolt carrier, and you're going to go ahead and start bumping that pin out. Now you can see that the pin here, let's see if I can get that in frame. The pin is starting to move. It doesn't take much to take that loose. Go ahead and back this thing up so that I can get it in a frame. You can see how it is right there. Go ahead and tap that out. You can see that pin's coming out right there. Okay, it's coming free. There we go. Alright, that pin there comes out. You go ahead and set it aside. Now you got to take your drift punch, and there's another section you're going to need to remove. Now once you pull that first pin out, your firing pin's going to come out. You lay that aside. Alright, the next thing that you're going to do is, if you look on the bottom right here, you're going to see right here, you're going to see another, get that in the frame. You're going to see another place right there. It follows through right here. You're going to be able to see part of that. So what you want to do is you want to drive that. You want to drive that part of it out right there. So you're going to come in from the bottom right here. And it's kind of a messed up way that they look at it, but what we're going to do is we're going to remove the extractor here. So we're going to go ahead in the same process. We're going to hold it. Now you can actually chuck this up in a vise. I just don't happen to do it. Then we're going to take our bolt carrier and tap that back out. Again, this doesn't take very much force, so you're not going to. There you go. You just removed your keeper right there. You got your keeper right there that holds your extractor in. Now when you're going to pull your punch back out, your extractor is spring loaded, so you're going to have to be careful not to lose a little spring back behind here. Now there's your extractor, there's your spring. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually bead blast this bolt. I'm going to bead blast the extractor, and I'm going to bead blast the bolt carrier itself. Now the only portion of the bolt carrier that's going to actually be polished is going to be the very top. This area right in here and up and around the handle and everything is going to be polished nice and shiny. But the bolt carrier itself and all the assemblies, we're going to go ahead and bead blast that so that it all kind of matches. Well, I'm going to let that go for this part of the video because I've got to walk over to my garage and set my bead blaster up. And next video I'll start up with the bead blaster, and I'll show you what I'm going to start off with that. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned.